Chapter 30, Epilogue and Occasion. Okay, so this is like 20 pages long. It's a chapter, because an epilogue is supposed to be like a few pages of where are they now. So, Chapter 30. Bella was in the hospital for 6 days, and Renee was anxious to go to her substitute teacher job, and it wasn't hard to convince her to go. For the last time, Renee's a shit mom. Bella talked to Charlie often, who was so angry at Edward, rightfully so, and Carlisle convinced him to allow Edward and Bella to fly to Forks. He'll pay for everything. Charlie met them at SeaTac and drove them. Alice was Bella's nursemaid, and they grew close. Lesbians, please. It fixes everything. Bella is conflicted to go to school because people will see her in a wheelchair. Girl, you're in a wheelchair. Like, it is considered a faux pas to stare like people with disabilities. And you also don't center around the world. But Edward promises to do something about the staring, and he pushes her to classes and snarls at anyone looking. Like, I'm pretty sure they're only staring because you keep rolling her to each class. And like, this would get somebody like called to check it out or something. Like, they would report you for like giving everybody like the stare that you wanted to murder them for looking like looking your way slightly. Ugh. Like, this is not romantic, girls or guys. Like, it is not. It really isn't. Get help. She went to a walking cast, and Edward prefers the chair. Everyone knew about the accident, but why was she there? They thought it was for Edward to meet Renee. Because they were getting serious, I guess. Even though they're only officially dating for like a week. Edward didn't like that she was being alienated from her friends and imagines Bella 20 years older. She would have had no light-hearted stories to tell her kids. Like, surprise on you, in Breaking Dawn, she says she never wanted kids. Up until she gets pregnant, anyway. She was forced to go to prom as Alice took a crutch. Aesthetic or to keep her from escaping? Who knows? Like, okay, first off, this girl has shit balance, is totally accident prone, is in a thigh to toe leg cast, and you put her in a stiletto heel. And you took away her crutch because it didn't fit with your aesthetic. Safety be damned. Fuck you, Alice. Really, fuck you. She wore blue because Edward liked it. Like, no concern over what Bella wanted to wear. Maybe she liked pink better. Or beige. He drives her, and Bella still doesn't know what's going on until Charlie calls that Tyler is there because he wanted to take Bella to I think he would have noticed that Bella and Edward were a thing, or somebody would have told him and said it was a bad idea, because this is like stalker shit too. Like, not on Edward's level, but it's still creepy and stalkerish and weird. Like, leave her alone, Tyler. Like, don't be that kid that gets the authorities called on them. More dialogue, and Bella finally realizes what's going on, and Edward gets horny from seeing her calf. Willie is from the 1920s. They get to prom, more dialogue. You know, they joke about like the vampires slaughtering everyone during prom, and I just have to think that like vampire prom sounds like one of those cheap chiller sci-fi or something channel like corny movies that everyone loves because of how bad it is. Like, if there is a movie called Vampire Prom, please let me know. Because that image is just hilarious. They get to prom, more dialogue, and Jacob is there, and Edward feels rage when he hears his thoughts, and he thinks this whole thing was stupid. I finally understand the billboard meme. Like, I get it now, and it's funny. Edward lets Jacob and Bella dance. Why does Jacob refer to his dad as Billy? Like, he doesn't have a strained relationship with him like Bella does her parents. Why does he refer to him as Billy? Like, Stephanie, is something going on with your family and your parents? Edward wonders if Lauren smells Stephanie. Just stop. Jacob and Bella talk, and Edward briefly thinks of them together in the push. Ugh. More dialogue. Edward dances with her now, and they go outside, and Bella wants to know the point of all this. She was surprised and thought she was going to be turned into a vampire tonight. You haven't even graduated high school yet. Edward doesn't know how long a future he has with her, and asks if she's ready to give up everything. She says it's the beginning. I realized why I grew out of YA. He says he's not worth it. He's really not, girl. He's really not. And they agree it's enough for now, and he kisses her throat. And that's it. I'm done.